with this entire system. And even the 12 million estimated people who are in the US without any papers, who are undocumented, you know, for 25 years, they've been talking about legalizing people, and they make some, they tie to some outlandish scheme that has no effort of passing. And so Congress after Congress comes and nothing is done. And these people are just sitting in limbo, waiting for generations. They are waiting. There's so many what they call mixed status families, particularly in the Hispanic context, but also in the English speaking Caribbean context. These are people who have been here now for 20, 30 years undocumented. They have children who are American citizens, but they're unable to regularize themselves because of the way in which they entered the United States. So if you enter with a visa and you have a son or a daughter who's over 21 and they're an American citizen, they can file for you to get a green card. But if you didn't enter with a visa, then you have a big problem. And so you have a lot of people from Mexico who are here, other parts of Latin America and the Caribbean who are here. Their children are US citizens, no other country, but their parents or parent is not documented and they're unable to file a petition for them. So this is what we call about. That's what we talk about when we say mixed status families. Mm-hmm. So the immigration system is broken. It's broken in so many ways. In every way, it's broken. But there is no will on behalf of the politicians in Washington to fix it. And it's become a hot button topic over the last 10 years that even people who are moderates don't want to touch immigration because they're afraid that their constituents may turn against them and they may lose their seat in Congress. So they continue to play games with people's lives, with real people's lives.
Will it ever be possible to take a different tact to say, uh, to be, since everybody seems to love the United States of America so much and want to live, work, and raise families and so on, should the state then look to, as in the United States of America, should they then look to formalizing, if is beyond what exists now, some kind of a system that takes account? I mean, they can't take everybody, but I'm just wondering, nothing
Right.
else is working really.
Yeah, well, the system needs to be overhauled. The 12 million people who have been here for years need to be documented. The backlog that exists, people who are waiting to join their families for 7 to 15 years, needs to be cleared up. Um, and a guest worker program needs to be put in place. There are so many people who don't really want to live here, Dervan, but they're willing to come and work. Mm-hmm. And go back home. They, whether it's Mexico or Jamaica or wherever it is, and I don't have to tell you what the remittances has done for Jamaica. So imagine if there was a guest worker program where more people from Jamaica could come to the United States, work for 6 months, go back home, come back again the next year, work for 6 months and go back home. What that would not only do for Jamaica, but how it would help employers in the United States. But we are in denial about the entire immigration system in this country. We're in denial. We're in total denial about it.
It
And
has,
until
sorry, go
some
ahead.
kind of no, until some kind of system combination of legalization as well as a guest worker program and clearing the backlogs is put in place, we we are forever going to be discussing this program as this being a problem. People want to do it the right way, but the right path is incredible. Some people get frustrated. They're waiting for years to join their parents or their siblings, and so if they can, they walk across the border. Mm. or they get smuggled into the United States.
But if you look around you in the great United States of America, do you think you'd be able to find anybody at all who is speaking the right language on these matters, at least?
But there are some, Dervan, but as I said, politicians are looking about the next election.
Mm-hmm.
And many who would have a one-on-one with you and says, yes, we need to do it, they're not stepping out to do it because they're afraid of repercussions from their
Constituents.
from their constituents. Yeah,
Oh
they
dear.
are. They are. And it's labeling that has this negative connotation that the previous administration had really a war against immigrants from
True.
certain parts of the world.
Yes.
Certain parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's still so fresh. It is
Mm-hmm.
still so fresh.
Yeah.
Still so fresh. But we keep trying. We keep trying.
Yes, indeed. La luta continua. The struggle continues. Thank you very much, Miss Delia. As usual, it's I just love to listen to you share your the depth and the breadth of the knowledge and information that you have to share on these matters. Thank you so much for continuing to add value to our programming here on Power 106 FM.
It is my esteemed pleasure, Dervan, to be with you every week and the listeners. Looking forward to next week. So be good.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Delia Walker Huntington, U.S. immigration attorney, ending this week's edition of Your Legal Corner. All things being well, Your Legal Corner returns next Thursday, starting at 3:30 in the afternoon.
You've just listened to Your Legal Corner, your source of information for all matters regarding U.S. immigration. Join us next Thursday at 3:30 p.m. for Your Legal Corner during both sides of the story, right here on Power 106 FM. You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4 o'clock. The College of Agriculture Science and Education Case celebrates its 113th anniversary and hosts Founders Day activities Friday, January 27 to Sunday, January 29, under the theme Celebrating Your Legacy, Creating Visions of Excellence. Join the celebration on Saturday, January 28 on Power 106 FM, 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we bring you live coverage from Founders Day activities at the College of Agriculture Science and Education Case, Paisley Gardens, Portland. This broadcast is brought to you by